Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second. Number 59 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base.
Stepping up to the plate, Glenn Rivas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rivas.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball. Leading off the inning, Carlos Peguero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Liner in there for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Striding into the box, Enrique Lopes. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as we are all knotted. Striding in, Glenn Rivas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Settling in now, Carlos Peguero. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Here we go.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Peguero. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Peguero.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in the score from second. It's now 5-4 ball game.
Talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Come on, baby. All right, one time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hamill moves over. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Ready for another chance? Carlos Peguero. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fielded cleanly. 1 there.
himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Riding in once again, Enrique Lopes. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Enrique Lopes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So no runs, no hit. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Juan Ortiz, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Peguero is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Peguero, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 9-6, the final tally in this one. The Fisher Cats used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. The game's future start. Now at the plate, Carlos Peguero. It's been a good series for him so far at the plate with 5 runs batted in on 4 hits. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Fernando Jara, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peguero moves over, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.J. Hamill, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hamill.
Fly ball out to right field. Peguero is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 hit's all they get. Digging in now, Carlos Peguero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in, Fernando Jara. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Fernando Jara.
Here it comes on 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peguero is there to put it away for route number 1. Stepping into the box, Carlos Peguero, and their runners at the corners now.
Peguero.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it, and a glove flip for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Juan Ortiz. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
In now, Glenn Rivas.
Now batting.
Hey, 2 down.
The right fielder, Glenn Rivas.
Skied into very shallow right. Peguero waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Into the box now, Carlos Peguero. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Peguero.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Grady is there in that. Stepping in, Dwayne Grady, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Dwayne.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Peguero looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another. Hey, it took him an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice.
Time for minor league. Stepping into the box, Tate Tippett, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was at the plate. Carlos Peguero. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting line for this one. That will step off and fly to the bag. Just keeping him close. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Rogers is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Ro, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brad Cortez.
Brad Cortez.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peguero sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Leading off the inning, Carlos Peguero. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. Only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And that's out number 1. At the plate, Will Eubanks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Will Eubanks.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Oh, no.
Ready now, Rob Squires. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runner breaks for third. Pitch popped up. Bermundo trying to get there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Breivik Valera. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get some.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Peguero, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your pitch only, huh?
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Aquavino leads off second with nobody out. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Dubé is under it, no problem, one away. Tate Tippett will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Pulled toward right center field. Peguero giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Now at the plate, Carlos Peguero.
Right fielder, Carlos Peguero.
First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Next will be the designated hitter, Enrique Lopes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Thunder wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Minor League Baseball. So striding forward now, Carlos Peguero. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Mitre moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Coming to the plate now, Carmen Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carmen Abreu.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peguero is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Peguero. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
See it? Drive it right here.
The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Here we go.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
Lifted the other way to left center. Rogers on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now batting, Breivik Valera. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Peguero is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So digging in now, Carmen Abreu, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Carmen Abreu.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Billy Winslow will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Billy
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a curveball misses inside. 2-1 now.
Get your pitch here squared up.
Ripped on the ground to first, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, tip it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now in the box, Rio Ruiz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ruiz.
Runner goes for second, right side, hit hard, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw won't get him.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. At the plate, Tate Tippett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Tippett.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Peguero, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Digging in once again, Johnny Dubé. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Dubé.
Skied into straightaway right. Peguero has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Carlos Peguero. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Peguero.
Here we go.
This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Trenton Thunder jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave. Welcome to MLB The Show.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now,
on,
Carlos
get your pitch.
Peguero.
Right
And he can give his guys a early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control.
Into the box now, Johnny
Batting
Friend.
second.
He'll get to take
The
his
third
first
baseman.
cuts here.
Johnny Friend.
Boy, late on the curveball here, yet he's still able to drive this one deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say base.
Digging in, Juan
Batting up.
Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rodriguez.
The 1-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Peguero is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Trying to pick things up where we left
Now
off.
batting,
Johnny
third
Friend.
baseman.
He'll try to follow up the
Johnny
double in his last at-bat with
Friend.
another big hit right here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peguero is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Bob
Now
McNair.
batting, right
He came
fielder.
through with an RBI
Bob
single in his last at-bat.
McNair.
In the air out to right. Peguero is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 4-4.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Now at the plate, Carlos
Now
Peguero. He
batting,
went deep
right
in his
fielder.
first at-bat. We'll see
Carlos
what he's got in store for us here.
Peguero.
From the stretch.
Swing.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, have a rip like
Rogers
you can.
gets
Here
his
we
lead
go.
at first, nobody out. Now a throw over,
Oh, he's
back
in.
in standing.
Come on, get him out.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Need you right here one time, kid.
Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the
batting,
third inning,
the
and he's
designated hitter,
already allowed more hits
Enrique.
than he did in his
Whoa.
entire last outing.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So stepping in, Rio Ruiz.
Now batting,
First time up,
third
he went
baseman.
down looking.
Yeah, in
Rio.
today's game, certainly
Let's go,
don't
right
get
here.
completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but
Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one. Safe. So coming to the plate, Sean
Leading it
Poe.
off.
0 for 1 here in the
first
early
baseman,
going. He's
Sean
ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Poe.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is
Stepping up now, Johnny Friend. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Peguero has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Peguero. He's off to a fast start in this one. Scored 2, including a home run. First delivery to him on the way. Bullet back up the middle. Will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yard Goats lead it 8-4. Ready once again, Carlos Peguero.
The right fielder.
Right here, baby.
Carlos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here you go. Let it go.
The 1-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, and that is off the wall. Cruz blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score, as it's now a 2-run game. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Into the box, Rafael Colon.
Number 13, Rafael Colon.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Peguero going back, still going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as they've taken a 2-run. Big spot here and stepping in, Carlos Peguero. And he can very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. On the ground, up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Standing in, Enrique Lopes. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The tag, and they got him at third.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious face-off, 10 runs, 15 hits.
The show's continuing coverage. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
The designated hitter.
So striding in, Enrique Lopes. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Pitch inside, the throw. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And try as he might, but he can't escape the... Stepping in, Carlos Peguero. He reached out a single in his first try.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield.
But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. Strat. Forward now is the DH, Enrique Lopes, and their runners at the corners now.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
The 3-1 pitch, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Now
Rio
batting,
Ruiz
third
to the
baseman.
plate now. He's
Rio
0 for 1 after
Ruiz.
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so
Hey, come
far.
on now. One time, right here.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Leading off the inning, Herbert
second
Peace,
baseman.
as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Peguero, 1 down. Leading off the inning, Carlos
Leading off
Peguero,
for Boone,
and they'll need him
the
to
right
get
fielder.
something going here.
Carlos Peguero.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Saunders. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Peguero, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Now to the plate, Enrique Lopes.
Enrique Lopes.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Rio Ruiz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rio Ruiz.
And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Digging in, Rob Squires, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strain. Striding in, Guillermo Vasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7 runs.
Time for minor league baseball here on. Settling in now, Carlos Peguero. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Peguero.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing.
Hey, you got a good one up there, huh?
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit, and he is in there.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball.
Hey,
Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Swing, and he pops him up. And no one can get there as it falls. The throw to the plate. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2. Striding into the box, Carlos Peguero. He singled his last time. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. 1 out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off-speed, and got hurt.
On a rope to the second baseman. On to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And Bowie is out in front. 1-0. Ready for another chance. Carlos Peguero already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Spinning a throw back to second. Runner back standing. First offering on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Enrique Lopes. And now the runner's trying for third. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Vasquez brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Striding in once again, Herbert Peace. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Herbert Peace.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Peguero. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Carlos Peguero. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Dwayne Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peguero racing back, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in now, Dwayne Cruz.
Batting, third baseman, Dwayne Cruz.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-0 the score tonight. The Bowie Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 59 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
4 runs, 13 hits, no errors.
Future.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Peguero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First delivery to him on the way, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Aquavito isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Play ball.
So coming to the plate, Jose Murillo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Jose.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peguero has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for them? Leading off the inning, Monty Weber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Pulled toward right center field. Peguero is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, Carlos Peguero. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he wound up getting thrown out.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Leading off the inning, Jose Murillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right.
In now, Edgar Escalona. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Heading out towards shallow right. Peguero moves over. 2 down. Carlos Peguero will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Come on, baby, square it up.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Come on now, kid.
Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's safe. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Loomis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Loomis.
Yo, first up the bat is me.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Peguero moving in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box now, Jim Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. The Bay Sox lead this thing 3-0. Stepping into the box, Carlos Peguero. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Dero. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smart.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... At the plate, Carlos Peguero. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Enrique Lopes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Popped him up. Jones over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Bowie jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious faceoff.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this. Francisco Santana, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
The right fielder, Carlos.
Stepping in, Carlos Peguero. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stevenson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind.
Ready now, Edgar Escalona, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The shortstop, Edgar.
This one skied out toward right. Peguero is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brock Loomis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Peguero has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jim Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air down the right field line. Peguero on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. At the plate, Carlos Peguero. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Coming to the plate now, Rob Squires. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Jones backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate, Joshua Hayes.
Catcher, Joshua Hayes.
Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a base hit. Throw into third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. So striding forward now, Carlos Peguero. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Cue shot here out towards short. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. So here's the cleanup hitter, Enrique Lopes.
The designated hitter.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So after the 3-spot last time around, so digging in now, Carlos Peguero. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And the runner back. Center field. Colden ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. On to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
There's ball 4. Now batting, Rob Squires. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Pitch is high, the throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. At the plate, Carlos Peguero, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. This is line to left. Stevenson is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up, and Bowie is out in front, 7-3. Now in the box, Roberto Mitre.
Now batting, third baseman, Roberto Mitre.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peguero going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Bowie Bay Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 59 earned his 5th win of the year. Boris Tata hammers down the 5-out save, his 2nd. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan
Here now
Plezak,
is
and our
our
entire
final
crew,
line
I'm Matt
score.
Vasgersian.
First
You've been
for the
watching
victorious
MLB The
faceoff.
Show. For
7
more, make your way
runs
on over to
10 hits. No errors.
theshownation.com.
They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game,